Alright class, settle down. Our next presenter is Salli. When you're ready, please tell us about your research project.
Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Salli Fitzgerald, and my research project is on the American Dream.
Oh, this should be lovely.
The American Dream is a broken system created by the rich and powerful to keep the non-elite in their place. In order to successfully make it in today's society, a certain number of things need to be in place. The first is that the individual's family already be established and connected. The second is that from those connections, networks already be set in place for the individual to use and exploit as they see fit. The third are that fucking brown nosers be lined up with a piece of silk, waiting to wipe the individual's ass at any given notice. If he, or she, didn't have this going for them when they were dragged out of their mother's cunt, then life had already royally fucked them from the start. Their only goal in life from that point would be to become an unknowing slave to a warped system of rules and regulations that they have no choice but to follow. Basic things like the types of food you could enjoy, the type of education you could receive, the caliber of medicine you would have access to, the option of choosing an occupation that reflects you as a person, and even the degree of technology you would be able to use are all predetermined by birth.
Contradictory to belief, this isn't just a racial issue, it's also a class issue. If you're born into the wrong class with the wrong skin color, life gives you the sorry kid, you're shit out of luck speech. If you're born into the right class, with the right skin color, then all the doors are practically thrown open for you from the get-go. For all its talk on the world stage, America is nothing more than a welfare nation built on the backs of the working poor, who lay awake at night worrying about how they're going to make it through the next day. Whereas, the rich live comfortably in their multi-million-dollar mansions, dreaming about how they're going to make their next jump in revenue by outsourcing their company for cheaper labor. It's almost funny how in America, you're continuously told that in order to have something, you have to go into debt for it. Things like education, housing and transportation are the classic examples that the system loves to use in order to lure people into an endless cycle of debt. You want to go to school, the corporations that control loans own you. You want to buy a house or a car, the banks and insurance companies own you. You don't make enough money on your job to support yourself and you turn to the system for help, the government owns you. You can't pay off the loans you haphazardly got into to get your way through school, so in your hour of desperation you turn to an outlet of the system for help, the government's military owns you. Even if you die, the system still manages to leech off you with death taxes, which someone else has to pay. The American society is nothing more than slave labor draped under the guise of democracy, the individual reduced to the value of a broken light bulb.
So much for the land of milk and honey. My name is Salli Fitzgerald, and this is what I think about the American Dream. Thank you.